What's going on, everybody? Today we are taking a first look at Anno 1800, the console edition. We are playing on Xbox Series X. Full disclosure, review copy provided by the publisher. We are playing this on the 6th of April 2023. So this came out about 2 weeks ago. Getting to this a little bit late. So we play a lot of these type of games here, games that would be better suited to PC. But you know me, I like to play everything on consoles. So whatever it's like a city builder, RTS, um, the park builders and all that. We got a couple of these types of videos up on the channel. So if you're interested, go check them out. I just genuinely, I'm not just saying this because I genuinely prefer to play these in the comfort of my couch and rather than mouse and keyboard hunched over a desk. So when these type of games always get ported to consoles, I'm always like first to check them out and see how they play. So we're gonna get right into this. Anno 1800, long running Anno series of, like, full disclosure straight up here, I've never played any of the Anno games. I played loads of city builders and all that, so it shouldn't be too hard to get into. But yeah, the Anno games, I think there was one on the DS that came out sometime back in the day, but like I'm not really a portable gamer unless you can't capture that anyway, so I wasn't interested. So I think like maybe one of them, two of them, sometime long time ago has came to consoles, but we've never had I don't think we've ever had a full-fledged fight experience like this. Like, if that's the way to phrase it, I could be wrong, but like, that's my excuse. I've never played one of the Anno games before, so this could be a first for me. Anno 1800 came about 2 years ago on PC. It was well regarded. Some people said it was one of the better Anno games in a long time. There's some big caveats with this though when it's come to consoles, which I'm going to clickbait it out, and I'm going to say you're going to have to wait for the final thoughts at the end of the video. If you're watching this on YouTube, there's going to be stamp marks, whatever, so you don't have to watch a whole video to that. Just go fast forward to the end, but I don't want to give my final thoughts right up at the beginning. But there's stuff that you should probably be aware of if you're going to purchase this on console. If you only have a console, then that's your only option, but if you have both options, there's some stuff going around with the DLC that is quite concerning. So wait to the end of the video for that. But yeah, what we're gonna do here is let's take a first look at this. Let's see how it plays. Is like the controls move over well to my controller over mouse and keyboard, and what's the performance like? That's basically what we're gonna do here, because there's nothing, Anno's been out for a couple of years now, so there's no point doing a first look of what is Anno, right? So let's just quickly go in here and see what the options are. Tutorial to blueprint, maximum speed settings here, drag controls, we got interface options here, controller, you can remap this and probably go through this in case everybody's curious. I don't some of these games have mouse and keyboard also, right? I haven't seen that here, so I think maybe it's just controller. I've turned the music a little bit down so it doesn't drown out my beautiful voice. Disable incident music. No. Graphics, I feel like this is 30 FPS. I'm not sure. I played 40 minutes of it off stream just to test some stuff out. It's not the smoothest running game, if I'm being honest with you. So actually remember I was saying, there's some stuff that you may want to know if you're going to buy this on console. Maybe some of that we've got to get into here because we've got to discuss the DLC. So when this is out on PlayStation and Xbox, obviously we're covering this on Xbox. There is a normal version and there's a deluxe version. The normal version is £35 dollars, wherever you're gonna purchase this, right? And there's the deluxe edition, but keep in mind, because a lot of people might get confused with this, the deluxe edition is not all the DLCs. So this is a very already weird thoughts of how this came to console and how this came to be. So on PC, this game has been out for a couple of years and it's got 3 seasons of DLCs. Not just cosmetic DLCs, actual DLCs, game-changing DLCs, new transport, whatever, new buildings, blah, blah, blah. Core concept type of DLC. Here, when it's come to the consoles 2 years later, you're just getting the base game. There is add-ons here, but these are basically just cosmetics. None of the actual pedestrian zone pack gives you the chance to build beautiful canals throughout your city. It's just cosmetic stuff. It's none of the you know, the free seasons of DLCs. And even if you get the deluxe, like I've got the deluxe edition here, Ubisoft gave me the deluxe edition code. This is all that comes with the deluxe edition as well. So not even all the cosmetic DLC comes with the deluxe edition. So I've seen a few, like I've been doing my research before we cover this, right? So a lot of people are like, oh, is the deluxe edition coming with all DLC? Like, no, this is not, you shouldn't even class this as DLC. It doesn't come with the free seasons of DLC. And the more concerning thing here is they've basically come out and said, oh, we're not going to bring the actual main DLCs to consoles. So yeah, keep that in mind. If you just want to play the base game, that's here. But I feel like a lot of my audience here, right, who's gonna be playing this here is not, you're not gonna have the, you're not privileged enough. I'm not privileged enough. Well, I am, because capture computer. But you know, if I was just a normal gamer, like I play on one platform, right? So most people who want to buy this on consoles probably haven't got that choice to play on PC. But if you have got that choice and you do want all that DLC, that's something to keep in mind, because one thing I've heard about this game is like the DLC is like pretty important and core to the game, because it changes up a lot. So the fact that they said they're not bringing it here is, for some people it could be like, whoa. But for me, it's more like, I'm like, oh, I've never played a Anno game before. I love playing these type of games on console. It'd be nice to check this out on console. That's like more why I'm more interested in this, right? Rather than, oh, has it got every single nook, cranny, DLC, whatever. But if you want like everything, you should be aware. So there's two modes here. There's the campaign mode here, and then there's the sandbox mode here. Sandbox mode is just like any sandbox mode. You know, you can change everything up. Campaign is a bit more directed, and the tutorial is a little bit better as well. So we'll start with campaign. Again, even though I say the you have the more guidance, less guidance option. Even though I go for the more guidance option, there's still there's some sticky points where you're like, huh, what's going on? I don't know what to do here. And the funny thing is about this, everybody's kind of getting stuck on the similar things. If you like, I've seen a few comments going, oh, how do you, like, I couldn't do a certain thing. I was like, wait, how'd you do this? Let me Google it. And there's like the same search result comes out. So you can tell, oh, people have been getting stuck in the same spot. So that is just your avatar you can pick. It doesn't really affect anything. Same here. Here you can, like, you know, pick it's just the icon, doesn't mean anything. So let's just pick that. And then you can randomize names. Roddle Coddle. Oh, I should have gone with that. Can I go back? Oh no. Give me something good. Give me some. John E. Grundy. All right, we'll go with John E. Grundy. All I can think of is Solomon Grundy, the Batman villain. Okay. Grundy. I recognize the name Grundy. So you can go custom here to make stuff easier, but we just go normal because, you know, we're a professional gamer out here. But yeah, if you've never played an Anno game before, it's a city builder, but the twist on, like, obviously they've had loads of Anno games, right? And depending on setting on what era, that's how you have the graphics and the looks around it. Right here is based on the 1800s, 1800 in the name. But the big difference with the Anno games is they have like instances where like you have each city, and each city.
That day you saved my life, I have presumed I knew you. But now, 1,000 letters from your father go unopened, yet one scribble from your sister changes everything. I didn't even know you had a sister. We are broke, old pal. We can't afford a passage back to your old world, back to your family. Not unless you suddenly remembered what work is.
Oh, that war looks nice though.
Fishing? You're serious? Well, the village north is always short on food.
All right, let me just quickly go pause here. So like the big difference is here, there's like an old world and a new world, right? The new world is like the new industrial world, whatever. Or sorry, the new world might be here when you go to third world countries to get your loot and resources and everything, right? And then basically it's kind of like instance based, where like you have this one map. It could be like this this town, city, whatever will be here, and they produce a certain thing for you, and then you zoom out and it'll be another instance where I guess that's kind of similar to all kind of city build. Now, like if a traditional city builder is you build a city and you're done, right? And everything's interconnected within that city. The difference, what they try to do here, from what I can tell, from what I've played of it so far, is like, like different cities are in different countries and islands, and is all interconnected way more, where you rely on certain cities and that are like certain countries, I should say, sorry, not cities, that you need for resources. So that's like the little twist is doing on, say, the city skylines thing here, where in city skylines you could just build your whole city and you have like a industrial section and this section, that section. Here is more like, oh no, you have a different country which you need to help you build certain stuff, because this country, town, city, whatever, can only build this one thing here, and then you got to zoom out of the map, and it seems way more connected. Where in like other builder types is where it's like, oh no, this is just one thing, it's its own, like I'm starting a new game here on this map and it's done. That seems like what this is doing different, but
when we escaped the pits back when.
All right,
Still some dynamite left.
So yeah, there'll probably be a longer version of this video up on Twitch. Short video will be up on YouTube. If he just stops interrupting me, short video will be up on YouTube, because I don't know how much of we're gonna keep this in, because it's gonna take us a couple of hours to get through the tutorial and everything. So we'll see. Let's go. All right, move the camera. All right, okay, got it. Max, you can zoom in. Move the camera with. Right, and then rotate the camera.
Conquer your mind. Conquer the world.
Press A while hovering over your ship to select it, and then press X to send it to the target location. Well, first thing we got to do is, this music is drowning me out, even though I turned it down. Press A while hovering over your ship and select it, and then press X to send it to your target location. What's my target location? Here?
Here it is. Just get plenty of distance on the throw.
Use the stick of the dynamite on fish swarmer. Collect. Oh, by the way, when I started this in sandbox mode, so this tutorial is totally different. Let's see here. What would you like me to do? Collect charred fish. How do I... Sister's letter, cargo, stick of dynamite. Okay. If we throw overboard... Oh, there you go. So if I go...
Even more roasted fish. Still trying to get used to that smell of char.
Got him.
All the blistered fish they could ever want.
Deliver a packet to Steamer. I thought it says streamer office. I was like, what? What's going on? Where is... Oh, here. Oh, here. Man, I don't know why they make you start a tutorial like this. This is totally what you don't do in the actual game.
Burnt reek. Ugh. Hand over whatever it is and I'll help you get rid of it. Here are your tickets. Hurry, drifters. The boat is leaving soon, and nobody wants you to miss it.
That was tick. There you go.
So, this is it. We're leaving paradise behind. You never talked much about family and the like.
Mind your
You're
business.
dead serious about this, aren't you? No matter. I made a vow to defend you, and I don't break an oath. Even if a blind man could see you leap into the deepest pit of dung.
A bit graphic, bro. There's another movement option they didn't tell you about.
I have never asked anything of you, firstborn. Not when you stole away a tiptoe, leaving the family burden at your little sister's door. Our father is accused of high treason. Dare you to believe it? Will you now stand by, knowing gentle father is indungeoned? It must kill him. Please come home. We need you. Is it really you, dearest sibling? I never dared hope you'd return. Do you remember Bright Sands? Of course you do. We loved it here. It's changed now. The Royal Council support Uncle Edvard. Father barely cold, and he's pulling everything down.
Oh, we gotta fix this rundown city.
All those houses. You never
And you
said
see the
how
texture
wealthy
pop
you
in?
were.
You know, this.
Why were we selling fish and sleeping in barns?
Never told your friend of Good and Sons? There is much to be said, but not now. Dear father's funeral begins.
Where have you been? Without you brats, we'll never be done with this obligation.
Looks like Death claimed the wrong brother.
No matter, so few are here, when they are the few he loved most.
Nobody likes a traitor, let alone his tainted offspring. Better make yourself scarce.
We shall, dear sibling, for now. I have acquired a small island with the last of my funds, and passage for all still loyal to father. Together, we shall clear his name.
Oh my God, we're so
Die
posh and
trying.
privileged. We're gonna buy an island.
Your sister reminds me of you. Must
Twitch chat is gonna have to let
new
me know his audio,
adventures
okay?
await, old pal.
This is it. Ditch water. End of the world. I hope you like it quiet.
I mean, water definitely looks nice in this game. All right, tell us how to play chapter 1.
What? Still here? Establishing a rival company on that disheveled island?
So good to see you, Uncle.
Let Uncle Edvard scoff. A modest island, yes, but if you're at all like father, you'll look beyond appearances.
Here's one thing they don't tell you about
We
the
must
controls.
shelter the good, loyal
If you
people who
hold
have shown
bumper,
solidarity
then you
with our
can
family.
change the angle. Hannah asked the
We
first.
need every hand we can get if we are to expunge this debris.
All right, build a marketplace. Right trigger. This game does what a lot of these games do: go from mouse and keyboard, and then have like that circular wheel, right, to give you all these options. You can't freely place. I mean, you can freely place, but it's like if I go rotate here, it's not on any angle, right? It's on like, you know, it's on the axis. So we gotta build a marketplace first. So let's build the marketplace raw there. We gotta build. Nobody will be able to reach your marketplace until you build your road connected to it, you know. So very
I
this is stuff we've
checked the
seen.
manifests. Not all our facilities are able to deliver the goods they produce. Please
Yeah.
correct the situation.
You know, everything's got to be connected to everything before.
I'm not going to say I didn't think it possible.
Housing people to is essential. Make sure build their residences near the marketplace and connect them via roads so people have access to goods. So one thing this game does very different is, and I'm still new at it. I'm still not figuring it out. Not only has everything has to be connected, like certain buildings. So if I build a warehouse, and a warehouse has to be connected to the like the shipyard, dockyard, whatever. I got hiccups. Excuse me. It can't be too far. So if I place it like all the way out here, and then I connect it with a road, it will say, oh, it's not in range. And then certain roads, this is what I've come to learn, certain roads like have like range limits. So if I was to connect a warehouse using a dirt road, it would have less range than say if I was to a brick paved road. It's a weird mechanic, man. So like when I was playing this off stream, that's like the first thing I was like struggling with. It was like, oh man, where do I build all my warehouses? Because warehouses have to basically always be connected to like this or these two main buildings. So yeah, maybe there's something. The game doesn't really explain that to you well. Anyway, so let's go. All right, so let's house people. So let's build a residential area. I think we... This music doesn't drown me out. All right, let's build it. No. Is there anywhere? There's not a lot on this island anyway. All right, let's just build it. Construction is blocked. Okay, we can't build it. What is there? Pick something, pro streamer. All right, let's go. Here.
You reached a new milestone.
Do you remain here out of spite? Or is this some futile attempt at competition?
Oh, is this some future?
As you are so desperate to appear responsible, you'll be pleased to hear the cost of that fantastical funeral falls to you.
Miserly, uncharitable dastard! Picking and choosing what he inherits.
That's not the word you were looking for. Dastard. I think it starts with B. Oh, no connection. Oh, they gotta be connected to the harbor. Oh,
Pepper sample, sir.
work. Happy now.
See what slander Edvard Prince and Bright Sands.
Samuel's child, is it? Thank heavens. I
I am so ashamed of every single word.
Anyway, this is
your
a gameplay
uncle
mechanic
had
where you
printed.
can. So how they do the politics of this game, you can print, you know, basically PR in
He
newspapers and stuff.
twists every article in his favour at our and father's expense.
Are you gonna let me out here build, lady, or are you gonna keep crying?
Everything you've built so far consumed wood. We'll be needing more of it to continue.
Alright, that's kind of it. Start by opening a timber construction. Alright, we gotta make a. Place a lumber hut in the forest to start producing wood. So let's do that. And then if you press down here within this menu, I won't do it actually. I'm waiting for the game to teach me. Does it teach me?
I'll do.
So it also needs a construction material build build a sawmill. See here, this is one of the things that the game doesn't teach you here, or sometimes it does. It's just slow. If you go here, you go back here, like there's certain buildings with under certain like sub context menus. So if we do, let's place that there.
Timber, very good. I'll try not to think of the coffin.
A small warehouse to connect the trading post or warehouse via street 1. Okay, so now we need to build a small warehouse. Also, I've got to remember that got to be in range within both, and it's got to be in range of. You know what? I think I'm gonna put all my warehouses here. And then did I break the game already? Come on. All right, can I copy demolish? Demolish. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6. Oh, we ain't gonna get enough back. Do I demolish them houses? Alright, now can I build this warehouse?
I always
Right, so
appreciate
bad,
your
man.
help, however overdue.
Yeah, performance wise, I don't know. Like the menus, like the buttons you click, like sometimes you have to double click them. Like, look, I'm here. I have to click it again for it to like function. I'm double clicking a lot of the menus. Like you have drawing issues with certain buildings and characters. I don't think it's 60 FPS. I'm not saying it runs like terribly, but it's like not smooth. I feel like it's the best way to put it. Alright, so how much we got? So attract 50 farmers. We should probably build more residences now that I, you know. Do wood. Here you go. Don't worry about the, you know, your houses that I destroyed before.
Flowers for the lady.
Oh, here we go. Okay, I hadn't actually cleared the ruins. Oh, that's it? That's what you do?
Mourning is eased. Now we have others for company, sibling.
Give me that timber. Let's go. We do the same thing with
It's
the
been
ruins
a
over here.
hard day of labour for us all. We should cater to our tired, hungry people.
Your farmers are hungry. Build a fishery by the sea. Okay, sure. There you go. You wanna every fishery that catches needs to be delivered to warehouse or trading post. Be sure to lay roads between them. So let's go. work? Is it close
Nice
enough?
day for it.
Just barely. Woo, just made it. It's like I planned it. Your people need new clothes. First, you'll require a supply of wool from a sheep farm. Let's go here. Let's go. Your people need clothes. Okay, your people need clothes. First, you'll require a supply of wool from the sheep farm. So let's place the sheep farm. Probably gonna need to be close to a warehouse and all that nonsense. So let's place it. Probably be close to all the residences. Let's place it there, and then
The land
frame.
can only be farmed if there are enough fields. We must plant them.
Okay, I was actually wondering what's gonna. It totally missed that the first time I tried this, and it didn't tell me about planting fields. Okay, the farm work knitters will weave the wool into work clothes. So let's place. Let's place that right next to it. Right. An animal farm requires enclosure. Select the farm and then select enclosure. They need to be close up to the farm. Okay, what you do
farm?
here
We know fields.
is you click here and then you have to like make the enclosure for it. Well, I didn't know before and I got stuck. But I know now. So what you do is you're being blocked by or let's play that. There you go.
When I look into your people's faces, I see trouble. Make sure their misery doesn't become a problem.
Alright, cool. Don't get miserable. Happiness is factored by manufacturers, for example, access to luxury goods. Find all factors in the residence menu.
Every rose has its thorns.
So they need worker clothes. They're not happy. They need the clothes, chat. Schnapps make sure people happy and will give your income a nice boost. Start producing some form of potatoes. Wait, isn't schnapps alcohol? I don't drink. I don't know. Schnapps makes your people happy and will give you income. Boost. Okay, so we need to schnapps make your people happy. So we need to produce a farm. Yes.
Sorry, let's close.
Put it there.
The land can only be farmed if there are enough fields. We must plant them.
Alright, calm down. We click here again. This needs a lot of fields. So I should have put this somewhere else because
Flowers for the lady.
that works. In compact chat. Alright, what's going on? What are you scrolling? Insufficient workers. So I need more. Staying across regions, schnapps supply, attract farmers. I need to build more residents. Sorry, it's a lot of talking to yourself here, not really. Alright, build a pub. Double triple click for it to, you know, I don't know why it does that, but whatever. Alright, if I go reach everybody.
Your people are recovered and desirous to proceed. Set them to it. We're going to need as much space as we can clear.
Find your cousins leading a mob in the vicinity of Edward's Great Exhibition. Construct site. Wait, what's going on here?
Commerce and industry can haul good and sons back from the grave.
Okay. What are you going to do?
You were in politics.
Oh, it's a big city, looks like. Find your cousin leading a mob in the vicinity of Edward's Great Exhibition construction site. Find your cousin leading a mob. Somebody got to click on it. Anybody see a mob? Oh.
We'd rather die than stay. Our flags still wave for Samuel. Let Edvard oppress us no more.
Find the writing mob in Uh-oh. These are... So what do I do once I find them? Is this how they show priest brutality? Just stomp them? Get out of here. It's writing. I'm gonna press A on you. I'm a cop, chat now. Don't make me press A on you. We don't like him. Why are we?
If your father had only let me in, we could have built this together.
Screw you. I was gonna go harsher with my, cursing, but first look.
Really, entirely marvelous to meet you. And that we may show truth or anything actually
Access the quest tracker.
our broadsheet.
Those newspaper ad has
I feel as crushed and obsolete as yesterday's front page. Everybody on board? Good. I shiver.
Oh, respond.
Staying here
Okay,
another second.
Okay, sorry. I'm just blind. Once you click it, there's like a response.
Has your cleft of the family no shame
select to
that it
basically.
now resorts to abducting my workers? The Queen's ambassador himself shall hear of this.
Abduction is a severe accusation.
And if I may, excuse me, a false one. We left Edvard quite willingly.
Pencil polishing popinjay. I should have been rid of you long ago.
I see nothing criminal. A bit of interfamilial bickering is only natural, and hardly a matter for the crown.
You tell him.
And as for you, I have quite forgotten my manners. Sir Archibald Blake, ambassador and confidant to the Queen. Despite the circumstances, Her Majesty and I were pleased to hear of your return. Your father's death was a tragedy. We regret he never had the chance of a fair trial.
Confidant,
The
chat.
real
Confidant.
tragedy here is the vast funeral bill that goes unpaid, while this brat is living the life of O'Reilly.
Sadly, your uncle has indeed alerted me to some floating liabilities. I fear you have no choice but to settle them if I am to grant you your crown shipping license.
Edvard registered the debt officially.
Sorry, I was
Don't
distracted
worry.
by your popping.
That
What do you
old
mean?
Sally
What, huh?
Can't hold us back anymore.
Indeed. Once my letterpress is up and running, the truth will come back to haunt Edvard. For your hospitality, please use my ship howsoever you may wish.
Now that sounds like good news.
Upgrade workers' residence. All right, so you click
You
on
reward
this,
our hard graft.
and then you go. Upgrade residence.
You reached a new milestone.
Also didn't teach me, by the way. I'll figure it out in this tutorial.
Workers can handle stubborn debris on ditch water. If it's to be the center of our new enterprise, it needs to be immaculate.
Missing residents.
With several passionate young reporters enlisted, our publishing house is already well underway.
Our dream of a shipyard is impossible without plenty of qualified hands.
All right, well, let's speed this up then. Find and collect the farmer's husband. Oh, I wasn't paying attention. Where is he? Hold on. All right, let's slow this down. Hold on. Give me a time limit out here. Find and collect.
Fish pie smells Gert Lush.
Kurt Lush. Wait, what? Are they Bristolian out here? Oh my god, this... I know what that means, ladies and gentlemen. Not really. Nobody knows what Kurt Lush means, but like, you know, they say that around here. What are the chances? That's why Ubisoft gave me the review code. It was like, oh yeah, we know he's from Bristol. We'll get that. Kurt Like, also we say, not just Kurt Lush. Alright, where the pub at? This is why you don't make pubs, chat. What is this?
Nice day for it.
All right, pub here. Farmer.
I don't even mind the neighbors.
I go any closer? You can equip an iron trade unit and they will fit every production building is range in a very interesting way. Build a trade unit close to your clay pit. Right, you just received. Alright, I don't have a clay pit though. Clay pit. Assuming that's a clay pit. Clay deposit. Pick those bricks, thank you very much. I'm worried about her fucking husband at the moment.
You did say you'd see to it, didn't you?
Yeah, I don't know where the fuck he is. Probably dead now. Is it glowing or something on the mouth? I don't know. Piss heads all look the same. One drunkard is another drunkard. They all look like to me. Puke on trainers, fucking walking left, right. How am I supposed to tell what the fuck your freaking drunk husband looks like? I'm a drinking expert. Oh no, he's he's got a Stella in his hand. He's that's her husband there. Well, actually, maybe he said Gert Lush, so maybe we gotta look for a southerner. Bristolian. Legitimately, I don't know. I mean, I've heard of happy drunks and like angry drunks. I don't know. What does it tell me? How do I know what her drunk? Alright, that's the marketplace. That's the distillery. Like maybe he's come to the source. He's like, no, I want the 100% overproof. I don't need the pub. I need the strong stuff. So he came to the distillery to leech his face onto the freaking taps. I don't know. Like maybe he's trying to like jack the freaking the delivery so he doesn't have to pay for it.
My basket is firing.
Right, there's the pub. I'm about to destroy this. I'm about to take the pub out. I'm about to take. I'm about to delete the pub. Oh, did I find it?
There's a three-legged goat.
Oh. Okay, yeah, totally. I knew it was our time chat. I was just trying to build attention. Professional broadcaster out here. Well, that worked. Okay, now what? Alright, so let's build. She said go to workers. Okay. And then only useful and equipped with items. Attach items here and provide a bonus to production. Oh, so it's, oh, that's not a trade. The trade union I was thinking about is done it. So, only useful if equipped. I am attract. I am. So do we just build it here? We'll build it here. Select your trade union and then select any slot to equip an item. Okay, boom. And then clear item. Grill.
I always appreciate your help, however overdue.
Alright, and here we got that. Oh, there's sausage there. Okay, well, we can build it now. We need to produce sausages. So let's build that there. There. I'm assuming no warehouse in range. Oh, probably because
That fish pie smells good lush.
missing construction. Damn it. Go here, dirt road. Probably still not going to be in range, I bet you.
Fields might help.
Hope it's not.
I'll do.
Oh, it's totally in range. Missing. So let's build. Right, we done that. 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 Maintenance costs. We probably haven't got the workers. They will produce into bricks at the brick factory. Probably put next to it, right? Mind your buildings processes time. Wait, mind your buildings processing times. Processing times are displayed at the tooltip when you select a production building in the construction menu. Once K-Pick can supply 2 brick factories at once. Open up the second factory to optimize a production. Oh, okay, interesting. Let's go. Alright, where do we put this? Put it here.
I'll throw it in the furnace.
Right, this looks horrible. I need to. These two. Come on! Stop being stuck, man. Dude. Alright, let's just store. Also need to connect. Can we build over? Oh, can we not build over? Oh, we can't. Never mind.
Workforce shortage.
And then insufficient workforce, obviously. And then probably warehouse.
What kind of town don't have a warehouse?
Relax. So then this is where I was getting stuck last time. Now if I build a warehouse here, it's gonna like moan at me and say, oh, it's not close enough to the harbor. Watch this.
There ain't enough of us.
Insufficient workers. And alright, let's have a look at this. So they're happy now. So then we should now convert this into... Oh no, I don't want to.
I count our blessings every day.
Hold on. Go here. Upgrade residence. So useful when it comes to expand your island storage capacity.
Workforce shortage.
Always a workforce shortage. Quarry, shipyard, increase overall storage capacity, plus 50. Construction, wood, that maintenance, 20. Free harbor area needed. Oh, useful one. Where do I put it though? Rotate.
It's going to be a long voyage.
Oh, do I just put it anywhere on the... Construction cost, storage capacity plus 50. And bricks. Dude, we should build loads of these. Oh wow, actually we haven't got the money. What am I talking about? Wait, where's my money going? Hold on. Why is that taking? Earn extra money. Click on the resources you would trade. Trading. Post menu. See how I want to sell. Trade. Like, I was waiting. Consumer goods. Construction material. Goods. Okay. Wait, what's this bottom? Health. Damage, loading speed, storage capacity plus 5. So let's go here. Fish. Hold on. Fish. L. And above 50. Okay. Potatoes. Sell when above 50. Bro, the bleeding is not stopping still. Oh my days. Hold on. Wood. Sell when above 50. sell when above. You know, we're going with this chap. 50. Will tell what did I? I mean, the fact that we're still not making money. Alright, clay and bricks we can't sell yet. Pigs we can probably sell. And then sell when above 50. Alright, all goods. I thought you had to set up trade routes to do this though. Statistics. Oh, okay. Hold on. Is that how I do it? I just press A on. Chance of success medium low. Try to gain everything by firing the other part.
Ah, this won't do at all.
Uh-oh. Oopsie.
A lobster trap.
When trade rights are agreed, other party ships will trade in your harbor. Oh no. I mean, and I don't want to ask for quest right now. You will lose represent.
I'd have laid the job on me regulars if you hadn't come along.
Offers you a delivery quest. There are so many orphan sparrows on the street. So give them roof and bed in exchange for all the shirt. I mean,
Don't
sure.
you go letting all barrel down now.
Okay. And then we gotta give her.
Ceasefire has ended.
No, we don't want to give her 48. How do we load goods? Change amount. Alright, I'm assuming that's 12, right? Okay. So if we go alright, so you got 12. Jump to quest detail, I jump to, and if I send the ship there now, will it go? Is it going? Where's my ship? Oh, where's my ship? Pray for me, Jay. I don't know what's gonna happen. Yeah, and I hope she meant 12 bricks because she meant 12 something else. Ho, you be in trouble.
Let's
Alright,
put
hold
that
on.
shady job behind you now.
I'll cut you back on dry land.
Then you're as good as your word.
Alright, where's 12? Look how big your ships are. All right, where's my ship? Does my ship just go back? What happens here? Yeah, go back home. That's what I need you to do. Oh, so it was 12. Okay. I want to go back on stream and go to that moment where everything hit the fan. I'm like, what actually happened? Man, we haven't even scratched the surface of this game yet. Like, literally, we are like, this is what I'm telling you. Look, we're like here, and then you gotta make other islands and everything, and we haven't even gone to the. Oh, my God. Okay. One step at a time. All right. So what we've been playing for about 4.5 hours is perfect time to give some final thoughts here. It's a bit of a slow start. The tutorial. So first, the negatives. The tutorial could use some work because a lot of buildings are like you have to click on a thing and then like some context sensitive thing to that building. A lot of it with the ships as well. Yeah, the tutorial could definitely use work. I think you might need some external help, especially if you haven't played City Builders. This City Builder feels a bit different to say something to compare to City Skylines though. So if you do want to play these games and you're like, oh well, I've got City Skylines already, got my City Builder that I get my fill of, this feels different enough to Tropico and City Skylines. That's the two big City Builders on consoles, right? At the same time though, where I feel like City Skylines, maybe you're focusing more on building the city. This has like way more like fetch questy, and like it could be way more micromanagey as well compared to say something like City Skylines. Again, we are first 4 or 5 hours in, and it's gonna get way worse later. We haven't got to the other islands yet to, you know, air quotes, do what this game's gimmick is. Performance wise, I'm seeing a lot of like if you click on something and the character models load in and like textures, I want to say pop in, like not in the overworld, but there is like texture load. And I'm playing this on next gen Xbox Series X as well, so like it seems like it's right now it's like 30, but I can see it like getting crazy and like dropping frames and stuff. And I have heard some stuff about, oh, when your cities and stuff gets big, it could drop frames and stuff. And I could totally see that here as well, because with hardly nothing going on here, I am seeing some performance glitches. My main gripe with that stuff, you know, is here and there, whatever, you can expect it, right? My main gripe with performance stuff here is like when you select stuff like on this menu, like a lot of the times you have to like double click stuff, and like when you're trying to place a building, if it locks onto a street or something, so the whole menu stuff can feel a bit tedious and like not unresponsive, but it's just like feels like it doesn't listen to you. So I hope they improve that a little bit here. All in all, I feel like they have managed to, like, you know, the big question here is, again, Anno's been out for a couple of years. Have they managed to make this work on a controller? That I feel like they've totally done it justice. You know, I don't feel like, oh, I'm missing out because I'm playing on a controller. So this totally translates absolutely fine over to console. There's no problem with that here. So yeah, if you do like City Builders, this is like we don't get many of these on consoles, right? And this is like unique enough and different enough to say the big ones where, you know, you got like Surviving Mars if you want to, you know, build like a city on a moon, whatever. You got Skylines, which is your City Skylines, which is your traditional city builder. Then you got Tropico, which does its own thing, and then this really, you know, so this is different enough. So I'm glad this came here to consoles. The only big final discussion talking point here is, again, I said I was going to leave this toward the end of the stream on what is going on here, is regarding the DLC, and it's definitely something that needs to be addressed and talked about. Is so from what my understanding is, the PC version has had 3 seasons of DLC, not cosmetic, actual DLC, that fundamentally changes up the game a lot. And the devs and the publishers already announced those DLCs will not be coming to consoles. So it's like they've already shut up shop on this to say this is all you're getting. But from what the PC player base is saying, that is like, no, those DLCs are very important. So it's like there's some like theories. I don't know if this is true. Whatever. Like the reason this console port was made was something to do with the way the developers like got funding from this from the German government or something like that. And maybe I shouldn't even mention this because I actually don't know if this is true, but something along the lines of the reason this console port came out was, you know, because of funding, whatever, and like they was part of that funding was, oh, they have to get a console port out or something like that, and then to pour over, so like to pour over the DLC would be a lot more work, and they've got 3 seasons of DLC. So at the moment, the devs have said, yeah, no, the DLC is not coming over because, you know, it would cost much time, money, and effort. So maybe it's dependent on, well, how much this game sells and how well it does on console. But even then, if I'm being honest, the way they've come out of the gate swinging and saying, "Oh, we're not going to bring the DLC over," it's like, I mean, unless it does gangbuster numbers, I don't see that happening, right? So in one sense, it's great, like I said, because this city builder is different enough to what we have on consoles, where I appreciate that on consoles and you have a chance to check it out, play it, whatever. But on the other sense, it is a bit of a shame that they've already said, nope, we're not bringing any of that DLC over. So even though there is a deluxe version on the store, you should keep that in mind. That's not a deluxe version of, oh, that's just cosmetics. That's not 3 seasons of DLC. So if you really are enjoying this game and you have a PC and you have the option to buy it on both, you know, then that is something you have to consider, right? But for what is here and what we did get here, yeah, a few performance issues here, texture loading popping issues, you know, controller stuff sometimes feels like it can get stuck. But, you know, this is unique and unique and different enough where I'm enjoying my time with this. So, you know, just a few things to keep in mind. Yeah, I think with that, I think we're going to call it with this one. Once again, full disclosure, review copy provided by the publisher. There'll probably be a short version that goes up on YouTube, long version that goes up on Twitch. Let me know what you thought. You playing this? Is this going to be your first Anno game? Like me? Did you? A few people came in chat and said they keep struggling with losing money. Like you see on the top left there, I'm bleeding money right now. It's like first city builder that I've played on console. I'm actually stressed about, oh my god, where's my funds going? So like we took like an hour detour in this first look over on Twitch, where I was just trying to micromanage and figure out where am I bleeding money from. Actually getting stressful. Where City Skylines, I'm like, build. So you know, there's that. I did enjoy my time with it. You know, I have to point out everything that is going on around the discourse around this. Yeah. So you having the same struggles as me, or you know, you're just good at this game? Let me know in the chat. Speaking of Twitch, we stream there a couple times a week. I've got a community Discord and a Twitter. All that information will be in the description. Come check us out. Follow, like, subscribe, depending on where you're watching, and turn those notification bells on so you do know when new videos drop. And that, I think we're going to call it with this one. Thanks for tuning in. Much love. Peace.